Hey man, how's it going?
Pretty good, just getting some water.
Don't drink that!
Why not? It's fresh water.
It may be fresh water, but it's not clean.
Well, how does that make sense?
I don't know, let's go ask Cordon.
Cordon does love water.
Oh, hey guys. What are you doing here?
We were wondering what water is actually drinkable and how we can get it.
I'm glad that you asked. That's actually what many engineers around the world are working on.
But wait, why is this such an issue if there's so much water on Earth?
Well, the issue is that even though about 71% of the Earth's surface is water, only about 3% of the water is fresh water.
That's still a lot of water though, so what's the problem?
Being freshwater doesn't always mean that it's clean water or safe to drink, or even easy to get. Out of the fresh water, approximately 69% is frozen, 30% is groundwater, and only 0.3% is surface water.
Wow, drinkable water seems pretty precious.
It is, and sadly, all over the world there are nearly 900 million people who have little or no access to drinkable water. Due to unclean drinking water, over 500,000 deaths occur each year from diarrhea alone, not to mention other diseases like cholera or typhoid fever. This is why engineers are trying to find new and better ways to provide access to clean water.
I heard desalination is a way to provide clean water. Do you know anything about this?
Huh, I don't really know actually. I know, let's research!
Okay, let's do it.
Desalination is the process of removing salt from saltwater so that you are left with fresh water. The most promising technique uses reverse osmosis. Reverse osmosis is a process in which they use semi-permeable membranes to filter the salt from the saltwater. Desalination is becoming more widely used, and now there are over 15,000 desalination plants open across the globe. The largest plant in America will open in late 2015 and will produce up to 50 million gallons a day. So here is desalination.
Desalination seems like a great solution.
For the most part, the problem occurs with the cost.
And it takes a lot of energy.
The ironic thing is that the countries that have the power and the money don't need the water.
Well, that's not a viable option.
Well, research is being done to fix this problem, such as nanotechnology. And in general, there has been a 10 to 20% reduction in energy consumption in the last 10 years.
So this is definitely a viable option, but it's not going to be our only option.
Correct. Desalination itself will not fix the problem entirely, but there are other ways.
I read about ceramic water filters, and they seem like a cheap solution.
Those are the ones that filter dirt, bacteria, and particles through tiny holes, right?
Yeah.
That's a good alternative to desalination.
To conclude, there is a lot of water on the Earth, but it's not all safe to consume. Engineers are trying to find ways to solve this. Desalination is a viable option, but faces economic challenges. It in itself cannot do all the work, though, so there are other options too. With the help of engineers, these have the potential to help solve the problem of providing access to clean water.